Hi, Eswan Ebenezer here. I'm here this day to present my assignment number 4 on evaluation for image classifier using Azure Cognitive Services. This presentation is going to be, it will take the following outline. I will be introducing what custom vision AI is, then talk about what an image classifier is, objective of the project. Then I also talks about steps involved in executing the project. Then at the same time, I'm going to be introducing my own project, then do some demo, live demo, then go into conclusion. Then, by the way of introduction, Azure Cognitive Services, a set of machine learning algorithm that Microsoft have developed to solve problems in the field of artificial intelligence. When we are talking about image classifier, we talk about the classification, as a supervised, a supervised learning problem defined as a set of target classes, that is, objects to identify images and train a model to recognize them using label example photos. So the objective of this assignment in general is, however, number one is to use Microsoft Azure Cognitive Services to train images with a multi-label classification. Then the second one is going to be, we'll be using custom vision AI for image classification. At the same time, we'll be performing a brief test on train mode using a new image to determine its efficacy. So these are the following steps, that are involved in setting up and training your image under Azure Cognitive Services. Number one is that you are going to be involving in creating a new project. So when you open a new project, you are going to find an icon like this. We've said create a new. When you click on it, it's going to pop up to give you this kind of a platform. So you enter your names, description of the project, and at the same time you are going to be clicking on multi-label. So I will carry out a live demo later in this presentation. Then from there we go to create new tags. You're going to be creating different type of tags. So I will also demonstrate that during live demonstration. Then the third stage is where you will upload your images. Then after you have done that, you are going to be training, then perform a quick test, and then you measure your predictions. So after all those ones, so let's now go to my own project. So for this assignment, I have decided to use luxury motorbikes. And why? Because it's because I love motorbikes. There's no doubt about that. I love motorbikes. So I've decided to zero in of three, motorbikes, Ducati, Harley Davidson, and Honda. So I've decided to go by 12 images of each. Then the total images that I'll be using for this project will be 36 in number. So I will just show us the screenshot of when they were loaded, my custom vision. So when they were trained, their precision came out to be this. Then after that, I carried out a quick test for each of those my tag. I started with Ducati, and it came out with 67.4%. Then I went further to early, so it came out with 81.5. Then third under, so it came out with 66.8. But I didn't stop at that. I also used some abstract images. So I started with aeroplane. So you will see that it came out with 67 Ali. I think one of the reasons why he decided to go with Ali is because of the shape. Ali is very big and huge. Then maybe probably because of shape and size. Then color. So at this stop at that, I also go with SUV. So in case of SUV, it came out with 71.4%. And I suspect color in this case, because if you see under, the under that, the picture that I trained, most of them are very black, and shape, I don't doubt the shape at the same time. So at this point, I want to quickly go into my live demo. So, like I said, when you open a new project, you are going to come to this side. You'll find something called new project. So when you click on this, you will have something like this, your name. So in my own case, I have luxury motorbike. I've created a project already because of time. So you fill in your data, description, the resource. My own resource is this. Then you don't forget to click on this. Click on that, then you click create. So when you click that, it's going to create a project like this for you. So in my own case, he has created this. So let's just open the one that he has created for us to save a lot of time. So now we have this. We have all of this. We have our Ducati. We have, Ali Davidson. We have Honda. So just to demonstrate it, I will delete the tag Ducati so that I can reload it again. So let's create a tag. I said when you create your project, the next thing is you are going to create a tag. So here, create a tag Ducati. So when you create a tag Ducati, it's going to come here. You see, it is 0. So the next thing I said is going to happen is that you are going to upload your images. So let's add images. So these are the images for Ducati. So let's add them. So when you click on this, it's going to ask for tag. So you are going to add your tag. Power bike is the first one. Then you add your Ducati. Then let's upload. Now we have it. We have our Ducati 12 have been, uploaded. So we have 36 back. So the next thing is to, check our performance and train. So like I said, I've done 2 before, but at the same time, we can do another one. So let's go back to do another training. So let's just select everything here. Let's just train. So when you click on the quick training, not advanced training. So when you do that, you click training. Okay, so we have our iteration back. So you can see the precision was 99.9. You can see it here, early 50%, this 100%. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to carry out a quick test, for each of those my task tag. So I'll start with Ducati. Let me use the yellow image that I showed earlier. So you see, it came with 78.9%, uh, images, the similarity. So let's do the second one. Let's do Eli. Let's use this image. Let's use that. Let's see. How many of that? 75. Awesome. Look at it. Under 2.8 is far away because they are two, opposing uh, 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 objects. So, but Ducati is around 53.8. Well, maybe because of I think because of shape. Where that maybe that is it. So let's check for under. So which one should we pick in under? Let's pick this. Let's pick this. Let's pick this. Look at it, under 79 years. I suspect this is going to be, a bit higher, which is Haley Davidson is 31.9%, because they look pretty similar. Then look at it for 10%. But we need to challenge them with abstract image. So I have 2 of those, like I said earlier. One is the aeroplane. Let's challenge them with this aeroplane, flying aeroplane. This looks very similar to Ellie. I guess it's because of the size, huge, and also color. Then let's use SUV. let's use this SUV this time. Let's use this one. I know it's going to be Ducati. So in conclusion, a low probability threshold, you know, actually, show classification that are detected, and that means that they are more false positive within that set. So with this in mind, you should set the probability threshold according to the specific need of your project. So I will set my YouTube link. Thank you very much.